to a halfway regular schedule now, which will be nice. Today was the first day of school. So, dropped off kiddos. Oh my goodness, my camera all fucked up. How did I not notice? I've been like that for a while too. Maybe that are just sitting. No, it's just really fucked up. Alright, it's fine now. And I don't know what else I did. What else did I do? Just trying to like get moving a little bit. I've had some insomnia for the past. Are we on day 5 now? Yeah. But I've been fighting it hard, so I'm making some progress on this battle. I slept for probably like 3 hours 2 nights ago. And I slept last night, I'm guessing, for like maybe an hour. No, and then I went back to sleep later and probably grabbed another hour. So I might have gotten 2 hours of bad sleep total. So I'm trying to like keep myself active. I was also having a flare-up, which wasn't helping things. And then like took care of that, went into insomnia. This funny shit. And then another fan on? Yeah, I'll turn on later if I do. Okay, what is here? But yeah, like now we're back to regular schedule, folks. So Monday through Friday. Actually, I gotta add in one slot. Used to be like my appointment slot, but I've had a lot of appointments open up, and the rest I don't have as much control over. So might as well just put a fucking stream in there, and then I miss the days I have appointments. Like in September, I have a Tuesday, I think, that I'll miss streams because I'll be in the city at the specialist. Well, hopefully I have some idea what the fuck's wrong with me. All the other shit they've tested now has been, oh fuck, I know what I need to do. Well, I guess I knew this. I just kind of want to think this through out loud. I have to get the MRIs sent to them, which means I need to track down the MRI. I need to make a note to myself. I need to track down the MRIs before I go there, so that way I don't have to make 2 trips. Oh, I was supposed to pay a bill too on that thing, and I didn't. How funny. Oh shit. We got more stickers coming out this month. I think I've showed them a couple of times, but we're getting past the halfway mark. This is sort of a touch-up of the Breaking Backs cover. As a single that I did with T-Rex Arms. And you can nab those from my Patreon if you subscribe one time this month. And get access to one of our other shits in there on the subscription side. There's some digital stuff. It's not huge, but like special release. Actually, this month, for example, the special release is I did a remaster of that single, and so that's why I'm doing the stickers. I kind of just decided to do like a theme, and I picked that song because there's a lot of things I like about it. But like no one knows about it. This is a random single that doesn't really get any play. Like it didn't like go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's a song that I like and exists out there. So I was like, okay, let's pump it up a tiny bit. Breaking Backs, featuring T-Rex Arms. Check it out. I should have planned this. I could have put a link in the chat. Actually, I could probably do it anyway. You know, fuck it. Let's do it. We're gonna link up the chat. But if we're lucky, future AC might even remember to. What the fuck am I doing? Let's see. Let's do. I click here. And then here. I could have just opened a new tab and typed in youtube.com. That would have been easier. I'm the worst. Alright, my name is Amateur Procrastinator. We're looking for Breaking Backs. I'm just going to put Breaking because I don't have a lot of other songs. There are not a lot of other amateur procrastinators. I don't have a lot of other songs with the word breaking or backs in it. Maybe none. Okay, we got some nerve pain going now. This is fun. All of a sudden, I'm excited about this. This is a really unnecessary amount of pain. And the worst part about it when it's like this is there's fucking nothing you can do. I might might take a break to see if there's something I can do if this gets worse. Anyway, sorry. Woo! Fun! It's just my life, though. You get used to it. It's probably not good. It is what it is. So we got breaking backs, feet, T-Rex arms. Oh yeah, and the link in the chat. If I don't know, to pump up the original single release too. You know, why not? That's what I was doing, right? This song here is called Mechatronic Grotto. I don't remember what we were listening to before that. There was another thing on. Find out if I wanted. Actually, do they show like? No, probably not. Whatever. It's on shuffle, so I don't know what was last. And yeah, fuck. I think I'm gonna start working on the new album. Although I had like a demon on my shoulder try to suggest I cut this down to fewer songs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was thinking of just doing an 11 album LP, so a shorter LP. Album length doesn't fucking matter as much anymore, so you can do whatever I want with it, you know? But like, I was like, yeah, it's an LP, this is good, I can make this work, and I was kind of figuring out some of the flow of it, but then I was like, I should just do more EPs, because the way I break that down in my mind, work-wise, like, I feel like I'm a little bit more, I have more, like, creative days. I have these days where I haven't figured out exactly where these pockets show up and how I, you know, facilitate more of these, but I think, okay, so let me talk about the days first, where I just get, like, super fucking creative. Like, I just hit these little creative explosions. Get a lot of extra, like, motivation for it. And part of it's health-related, too, so you can't really predict any of that, but, like, I was thinking, when I break these up, because what will happen is I just have, like, a couple songs to think about, and then I get, like, a video idea. I'm like, oh, let's make this video for this. And I'm like, oh, wait, but then I could do this with this other song for its video. So then I get another video, right, and I get this thing. But if I'm like, I feel like my brain is too spread out amongst too many projects, there's fewer opportunities for that to happen. This is just a conjecture. I'm kind of thinking through my own process here. You know what I mean? Buckinay, Tony. I don't know why Tony sounded like a fun name. I was trying to think, like, I think it's really fun when you get, like, Filipino American and a Chicane together. They both have, like, a bit of, like, a first language accent still. And then to just listen to them talk to each other, because there's, like, certain linguistic qualities that are in common and certain that are different, and it's just, like, really fun to be like, just, like, take it all in. I like sound, I like voices, I like the language part of voices. I don't always like hearing people talk. You know what I mean? But I like listening to them talk, you know what I mean? I guess like I get that backwards. I don't always like listening to them. I just like hearing them talk. Like Anthony Kerrigan. Although I listen to his characters too. I don't know what the dude's like in real life, what he even sounds like, to be honest. But he does voices all the fucking time, and I love them. They're so like, they're so fun in my ears. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Is that the thing? Am I explaining this in a way that's even relatable to any other humans? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, this is Plata Yoro, and I guess I got all the way into another one with that little bit of a side. You know what? I feel alright. Yeah, bro, this is some light, good mood weed. They got the new strain. I ran out of my weed weeds at the weed shop. New strains are always fun. Sometimes they fucking suck. I've had some really shitty tasting ones that just like hit you wrong, or like ones that burn super hot and smoky, and so you just like you feel like you're smoking theater chips. Like, none of that's fun. I don't like smoking at all, but I also like not being in excruciating pain all the time. So. Gummies help out a lot in the pinch, or in like, you know, certain situations where like I can't be intoxicated, but I need just a little bit of pain relief or something, you know. Like they take the edge off. Or is that more for addictions? They might hair of the dog, or no, is that an alcohol thing? What do they say for like heroin and shit? I don't even know the terms. That's kind of interesting. I don't know what to make of that. I'll have to think about that more though. You know, like an opiate addiction survivor that doesn't know any of the normal terminology that went along with that shit. Yeah, no, I'm gonna call it normal. Like, I don't know how to talk about heroin the way I know how to talk about weed. You know what I mean? I don't know what any of this means. Sharing observations about myself, I suppose. Yeah. It's gonna go like a beep beep beep. Warned ya. It's DK. Okay. South Plata Yoro. It's from. Maybe it's from Hot Glitch. Actually, not 100% sure what album that's from. It's off the top of my head. Seems like it would be. And but anyway, it's streaming at all the places. Check it out. This is Ace Fleetwood. I went too fast and slurred my words there. It was Ace Fleetwood. Practice excellent diction. Anytime I think about like enunciating, I think of one of my directors from when I was like in like classes before joining the company. Joining. That was a weird way to say that, but it's for lack of a better term. I don't know, I feel like that like implies something more. Like the way our company worked, like some big like exclusive. I mean, they are by nature, but it's not like I don't think what their intent is. But you know, some of those like big like companies, and they have like you try out for the company, right? Like you go in like this is, you know, fucking what do they call it? There's a word for it. For when you're like you're getting paid, but only some of the time, semi-pro. Or is that only sports? But it was like a semi-professional company. You know what I mean? Which in some ways was kind of cool. There were certain obligations you didn't have, which was fucking rad. Fucking some of the obligations though. Being an autistic actor and they're like, you're in the company, you gotta go talk to strangers. Which just sucked. I'm not on stage to talk to strangers, I'm on stage to talk at strangers. Fuck. This is good stuff. What? That's what it sounds like, that kind of a whistle to me. Like a bunch of people doing that kind of a whistle. Oh yeah. You know I opened you already. I made you out of that. What is that thing? Was that out of this shit? Sure. Okay. What? Cool. It is a what? Sam, hey, what's up? Zoe, hey! How are y'all? Zone! My brain was just like, read sound. How we doing? We got folks here. I've been babbling. I got a new strain of weed, y'all, and it's like, so far, super mild, but like, super fucking happy vibe. I'm digging it. I always like when I can feel a little bit happy and in less pain, you know? And I'm back on like a normal schedule. I'm fucking done with the flare-up. This insomnia is a fuck, though, I'll tell you what. Makes me weird as shit. But like, I'm feeling good about today. I got a plan. I'm trying to have just the much, like you had one earlier today, Sim, or like you have like a planned thing. Yes. Well, anyway, but I'm glad you're here and yeah, hanging. I know if I hadn't been, well, the fucking last week. So this week's the first week of school for like the schools, and so last week is just a fucking disaster in like every possible way, like scheduling and routines wise, and so it was like a mess anyway, mentally. And so like this week also just feels nice because I'm like, yeah, shit's fucking like normal again. Like summer can be so fucking disruptive. Alright, let's see what's next. This thing I didn't hear anything that needs changing and it's already mastered. That's Ace Fleetwood. This one makes me laugh. I'm gonna come up with a name for it eventually. Crusty Uncrustable, maybe. Fuck your lemonade. Fuck your lemonade. Sorry, it still gets. That's a relatively new addition, and it makes me laugh really hard right now. Look at this crusty uncrustable motherfucker. Because of that. Wake up, get your wake up, running the race, give him a shake up. Yeah, we getting mad bulldozed. Those clowns, so serious. I want you lower though here. Wait, you are lower already. Maybe lower. So the shuffle on that was just asking for ass fuckers to come out of it. Fuck your lemonade. Fucking shuffle. Crusty Uncrustable ass. Wake up. Craft bitch singles. I was like, oh wait, there's a rest there for something. What is it? Dry craft bitch singles. Ass motherfuckers. Like a dry American cheese single sandwich. I don't want to work on this fucking thing though. Fuck your lemonade. Hold on. Lower. Fuck your lemonade. Fuck your lemonade. I gotta make a fucking Vokes group. It'll make it stop sounding so fucking weird to me. Well, no, it's one thing I want to process and process this a little bit first, and then I'll make a group. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, right? Less pain would be second to no pain. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still tripping out about like all the new shit with the new doctor and like how my muscles are now, and it's just like fucking weird. It's so weird. Wake up, yeah. Get your wake up, running the race, give them a shake up. We getting pretty and prosy. Make this one a little bit more. You. That'll mix in better later this way. Do that. Where did I fucking get these kicks? Oh, I made it. Panera ass motherfuckers. Ass motherfuckers. Ass motherfuckers. Oh, I see what I did. I layered two different frequency kicks. Panera ass motherfuckers. Well, that's clever. Cool. Ass motherfuckers. Fuck your lemonade. Fucking quiet. Fucking quiet. Fucking quiet. Put you there. Be fucking quiet. No. Be fucking quiet. Be fucking quiet. Uncrustable ass. Wake up, wake up. We getting pretty dusty and crustable ass. Wake up, yeah, wake up, wake up. We getting pretty and prosy. Yeah. Wake your nose. Dusty and crustable ass. Dusty and crustable ass. Dusty and crustable ass. Dusty and crustable ass. Crusty and crustable ass. Crusty and crustable ass. Wake up, yeah, wake up. Crusty and crustable ass. Wake up, yeah, wake up, wake up. We getting pretty and prosy. Wake your nose, clown. Crusty and crustable ass. 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 Wake up, yeah, wake up, wake up. that one like that for a bit. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, doop. And lower though. Crusty Uncrustable ass. Crusty Uncrustable ass. Yeah. It's all out of time because I started it in a weird spot. All right, let's do another one. That one for now, anyway. Oh. I have like no specific plans right now. It's kind of nice. I was like, I'm gonna listen to some. Work on some of this music that I guess I'd like to be done sooner than some of the other ones, and then get to listen to some sound in the meantime. Was I gonna use that for something? Oh, maybe I was gonna grab samples. What's it doing? Yeah, it's kind of what I was going for too when I was making this. It's fun. This project originally I did it like on like a day or two after like the last big eclipse we had, and I was talking about like diffraction effect and like how they make those like camera obscura boxes or whatever, and how you can see the little like projection of the like outline of the sun like inside, you know, and how like waves work and why that happens that way. And I was like, we have like kind of like analogs for that in sound, because sound's also is a wave and works that way. in the wave sense, and so we can create like these sort of like artifacts based on like what gets blocked out versus within. I was talking about like the way that like visible light spectrum getting through the like holes in the box versus invisible light spectrum, but that's going through anyway, and some that's not getting reflected. And so I created this whole like camera obscura box here, although the original one's this one, and then this is just what this is the original that's going. I thought I had a backup. Maybe this is just pumping into everything? What did I do? How did I do this? Oh yeah, so this was the original one that I had made, and then I just started like modifying them from there to do more to make the song happen. And so because of that, like, it relies a lot on extra amplitude modulation. So the way that I like can facilitate that really well is by adding in a bunch of like those reverby types of sounds, because then they affect all the other sound waves that are already in there too, which is kind of cool. And it's been a long time trying to figure out how to make this fucking thing fit in there once I put it in. But I got something I like now. Yeah, I keep going back and forth on whether or not like I want to do much more to the actual like composition of this. But like it's kind of meant to just be, you know, like pretty in its own sake, for its own sake sort of deal. Like, I don't know, like no one looks at an Eclipse and goes, man, I wish that Eclipse had more kicks. You know what I mean? So like, I'm kind of like, this is sort of meant to be a little bit more just like for what it is sort of deal. I wish that solar eclipse had more kicks. Someone tell Apollo he needs a subwoofer in his fucking chariot. It's Apollo, right? Whomever. Yeah, it's Apollo. Right. Thinking about my like more modern references now to like and verify. This is like my cartoon brain 24/7. I really like personifying shit or like mixing metaphors. Like sometimes for the nonsense reason of it, but like also just like when it does make sense, but it also doesn't because it's a mixed metaphor. Like they're not supposed to go together linguistically, but like you get whole new imagery. Language is a trip. This is like one of the only things from like past career that I still enjoy talking about is just like how language works sometimes. Fucking, what do I want to do with you though? Yeah, no, let's figure out this outro maybe. No, let me go from here. See how that goes. And decide where I want to tail this off at. There's actually, I was just thinking about it, when I made this on that actual like after the eclipse, there's a video of it, but I don't remember. I suppose I could just look it up and then check the dates around then for my like recasts on YouTube. It was like Stony Past AC talking about fucking diffraction. There, okay. And then each one of you fucking does it, don't you? Well, let's try No, I don't want to do it that way. What is... Oh, no, okay, that's fine. Let's do it riff. Oh no, actually, you know what? Hey, let's just do it that way. Cool. So I'll put you, and then we'll figure out where I want to knock you down at. Oh no, but I wanted it sooner because I want that. Oh yeah. I know what I'm doing. Half thoughts allowed. Half thoughts allowed. All words are made up. It's just so true. I feel like why limit ourselves, you know, with the way that we use language, you know? It's funny, there's like all these reasons why people think that's kind of how I look art in general, you know? Like, oops. There's always like, you're supposed to, I'm like, no. We can do so much more. But we communicate very specifically all the time. Although, like, oh yeah, that's the one. Okay, and then we'll do this. No, you started over. Why are you starting over? Go here. But yeah, like if I'm trying to explain stuff that's in my mind, especially like an experience that no one else can relate to, like how are you supposed to fucking explain that? Like you explain that through a metaphor that everyone relates to, no one can fucking relate to your experience then because they're relating to this other experience, you know what I mean? Oh. Oh, right. Because I got more of you now. What if we just did like that? And then why is it, why do it that way? That's obnoxious. There we go. And then I don't know, it's not important. Good stuff. I agree. Okay, and then we'll do a fade here. I'll keep doing that because in Sawa's right hand. Back to you, Clip. Back to you, Clip. If I don't just get like a bug up my ass about it and decide like I have an imminent idea and want to have it on there and just do it then, I fucking hate doing outros and intros. So this is good work because this shit now I don't have future ACs and I have to do it. All right, next. This one I think is done. But to throw like a fucking monkey wrench in everything, I was thinking about taking diffraction and diffusion out of this, putting them in their own LP, and then doing something different with this album, but it just changes a bunch of stuff. So I at least sit with that for a minute. So regardless, I'm gonna get some of this shit. Why does this not feel right? What is... What the fuck? Weird. Alright, there we go. Dude, this one gets mad at me for Yeah, exactly. Like, you gotta put enough of the layers of metaphor together to actually like paint the picture for it. I don't know, it's like one of those funny things too, where like a lot of times holistics are like, you see that like split reaction where they're like, oh yeah, I totally get what you're saying, but also, why would anyone say that? And I'm like, for the other part of that reaction, I don't know, why would I use language? To communicate? It's just funny though, like, I don't know. It goes with a lot of stuff for me where it's like, people really think like everything's supposed to be one way and they're really happy to like always be stuck in that mindset. And it's just like, sometimes it feels kind of like a Twilight Zone episode. You're like, how do you A, not notice that, and B, not have it drive you crazy? Or like, in the case of like dangerous shit, you'll be like, oh yeah, this one friend had this bad thing happen to him, and then my other friend had this bad thing happen, and my other friend had this other bad thing happen. But we just keep using that, because just, can you believe that luck? And like, no, the thing you keep using is dangerous. Stop. Any normal human would see this. And they're just like, nah. But like, there's exactly two types of people in the world. Those who find what I'm saying useful and those who don't. I mean, it's kind of like the way I look at like the stream or like any of the like content that I make, you know, it's kind of like people are gonna like it or they're not. And it's not for the people who don't, you know? Like, I'm sending a message to the people that like feel like hearing me. And that's good enough. But like also, yeah, like, oh, and it reminds me, my friend says that everything's 50-50 chance. And so like, their friend used to get so mad all the time. I'm like, well, what about, you're like, well yeah, so like it either happens or it doesn't. It's two outcomes, 50-50. But kind of like, it's like 50-50. You understand, you value what I'm communicating, or you don't. I have a really hard time with people that look at, or this happens mostly with visual art, but like they do it a lot with like written stuff too. No, I mean, and even music, it's just like, I think the way they do it sounds different, but that thing where people are like, they encounter a piece of art and then they go, what is it? Or what is it supposed to be? Like, get the fuck out of here. You're not the person I'm having conversations with. Like, if your first question is for someone else to tell you what it is when you encounter art, like, you're not ready for art. What are you doing? The fucking bottle of Excedrin. Do you have a headache? Fuck out of here. Hey. Like, they want everything to be like an item on a shelf at the supermarket. And if it's not, like, no one can fucking wrap their brains around it. Or like, people do that with tattoos all the fucking time. Yeah, like, what is it? What's that supposed to be? Not a fucking conversation starter for you. Yeah, no, I permanently altered my body so I could have strangers come up and ask me stupid ass questions. Exactly. What is it? Fucking, we're a small town, so we don't see much up here, but like, there's a fucking ton of Teslas. in general. And like fucking they do some wacky ass shit. Like there's this one street kind of close to my house where it's a little bit windy, and so every Tesla that comes through cuts the fucking line. And it's a blind turn, it's just like a relatively low speed limit, so you still have like some time. But like, you'll be a car coming around and be a fucking Tesla in your lane staring at you, and you're like, what are you doing? And so it's like, this is already the mentality like these fools fucking have up here. And then I drop off my kids today, and I'm coming home, and I pull up next to a fucking Cybertruck at a stoplight. And so we're driving the same direction, so we're next to each other for a while, and fucking fool like starts just drifting hard into my lane, crosses the line, freaks the fuck out, swerves back, and I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna get out of here. So like I speed up just a little bit to get in fucking front of him, and I don't know if he was still just tripping over, almost like killing me, or like scratching his poor stainless steel, or like me speeding up to get out of his way was terrifying, or what. The fool fucking slammed on his brakes and was going like 25 down a busy ass fucking street. I'm like, what is happening? Never fails. Never fucking fails. What is that? What is that? That's the question I asked. That, like you said. What is that? Or like, one of the ways that I get that in music is funny, is that like, I notice it mostly, like stream is where this happens. So someone will come into stream and like be here for a while, listen through like me working on a project or several projects, and then like go, what kind of music do you make? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What were you listening to? Like, I don't know how to answer that at that point. It's too funny. Oh, this thing already went through once. I was like zoning one night. Good times. I like when I get to talk to you two. Or type at you two, or whichever. Alright, I think this one's okay. We're gonna call that one good for now. What else do we got in here? Ooh, that's right, this thing's coming along. Ooh, I think I finally fucking mastered it too. This will be good. Good listen through. This is a fucking... Ugh. I almost don't want to now because like by comparison it's almost kind of frustrating, but let's listen to the original. With... Let me see, maybe if I turn all these off. So this is what the original song sounded like. And for some inexplicable reason, this shit gets like all these streams and Shazams. And the Shazams are really funny because it'll like spike. And so there'll just be like this one Friday or Saturday every couple months where it's like 200 Shazams of this random ass song of mine. In like different places too. One of them was in Paris. One was in somewhere in Russia. There was one in Yuba City, California. Just fucking all over. It's weird. So I was like, alright, well clearly this thing is showing up in places. I think it's also ended up on like maybe a lot of like Facebook somethings. I don't know, what do people put music on Facebook? Maybe it's Instagram Reels and it just says Facebook in the accounting stuff, but like it's super funny. So I decided that I was gonna just completely redo it, and I did. So I did like a resample remix thing. But I wanna make myself sit through this once so I can hear the difference. And some of the things about it, like I forgot to, did I turn off the, these motherfuckers. There you go, that helps part of the problem that it was having. I was like, it sounds just slightly different. There was some warping on it for no good reason. But there were a lot of fun ideas in this originally. Just didn't know nearly as much then. The outro's fun. Yeah, this thing's gonna get it's so fucking different now. It's fun how much I like learned in the process. This is the real hold on. Turn the mastering on too. Yo! Right? And that was the thing, is like the first one was inspired by a lot of video game shit, but I don't think it like came through as much as it does now. And then I left a little bit of the original in it right here. And then this is my favorite transition. I have a hard time getting some of those like lows and mids with the big fat reverb with that like metal style. I have a hard time getting that just right a lot of times, and so I don't always do it, but like every once in a while I kind of luck out a little bit and get it just right away, and then I'm like, okay, I'll keep it, and then I can fine tune it from there. So I was like really happy with how that turned out. And I even kept like a very similar outro, like the same idea of the outro, but like just really, I feel like made it sharper and more interesting. Yeah, I'm a big fan of. It's funny, I had been saying it for a while, and then so either like osmosed it through, via pop culture or whatever, but then like later, like years and years and years later in life, started watching some Bob Ross, and like that phrase "happy accidents" is fun. I really like happy accidents and art. Excuse me. But yeah, that fucking thing's come a long way. What a trip. Smoke. Um, but yeah, so I like it because I'll do that a lot too. Sometimes where I'll like have an idea and start working in one direction, and then something different happens, either through a mistake or I hear something that I hadn't thought of and I didn't expect to encounter. I'm like, oh, let's run with that, and you get whole new shit that you never even like intended in the first place, but that's cooler or different or better or newer, never done before. And I get a kick out of that. I have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, I think that's the thing that gets in the way of a lot of people, and I think people don't realize it. And some people say this shit like explicitly, which I think is cool. Like, if you follow a lot of artists on YouTube, like a lot of them, at least the ones that I tend to resonate with, me more, usually say versions of this where they're like, don't try so hard to make a thing someone else made. And for me, it's a little bit more like broader, but like the end result's not the point anyway. The end result's just like a target, and anything can happen along the way there. So I might as well like enjoy all the stuff that happens along the way. And if all you're focused on is the target, then you miss everything along the way. And then I guess it's like easy for me in the sense that that's what I'm interested in art anyway. Like the finished product's cool, but that's not the fun. You know what I mean? Like once it's done, it's not fun anymore. You're done. You know what I mean? And yeah, you still get the other part of the fun, which is, like the consumption or like listening to music or whatever it is, right? Like that's still valid in there. But like as far as doing art goes, you're done doing. You did the art. You done did it. You know what I mean? You gotta go do more art if you want to have more fun. No one is like, I'm gonna do a painting because then it's fun for the rest of my life that I have painting. It doesn't work that way. And so if all you're focused on is the end result, I'm kind of like, are you gonna I don't know, how do you get there? And so I think that gets in a lot of people's way. And so if you think about it in terms of the process is what I'm doing, then I don't know. If I think, I'm gonna make, I'm gonna make a reggae song about Cracker Jacks and Cracker Jack prizes to be funny. And then I'm like, oh, my bad, this actually sounds a lot more like fucking reggaeton or something. It's just different, what it was didn't fucking matter. That was the direction that it went in, and end result was I didn't not make some goofy song, right? I still made my goofy song. And so I don't know. And I think too that's the thing where people feel like they don't want to share and then they invalidate their own work. And not that there's not external things that create this kind of invalidation that we see, but when people like are like, well, I don't really finish any of them. They're not very good, and I don't show them. So I just, I just stop doing it for a while, or I don't, I only do it once in a while, or whatever it is. And like, even if you only do it once in a while, it's still cool. But like, if you want to do it more, fucking do it more. Whatever, whatever the art is. But like, that's all still fucking art. Like, who cares? Like, I mean, who cares is maybe like a flippant way to say that, but like, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of shouldn't be the point. And like I paint all the time. And I'll go through phases. Sometimes I don't feel like painting. Like, I'm not a painter in the sense that like I need to be painting all the time, or that like I do it for a living. But like, I enjoy doing it, and so sometimes I have paintings that I'm like, I don't know what to do with that, and then I just paint over it. Who cares? But the painting was the fun part. And sometimes I paint more, like, add to it. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe I do like it now. You never fucking know. So I got projects and just my sound in my work in progress folder that'll sit there for years sometimes before I, like, turn them into anything. Because I haven't found anything I like. And then it gets too cluttered, so I'll still just dump some off to the side. But, like, why are we doing art? Why are we doing art, folks? Uh-oh, made me philosophical high. Pound for pound. The other thing I like about reusing canvases is, one, you already got a wash done. Unless you're like, no, I want this. Well, then use a new kind of canvas. You know what I mean? Like, so you already got a wash done, and then you get these extra textures that you have to deal with. And I like that. I like having to deal with extra textures. They give my new picture new stuff to play with, Yeah, I like the way painting feels, like physically. That's the thing that I've been liking a lot more lately. I found that painting as a stim is very fun for me. And so then I just make it into whatever it makes into. I do a lot of abstract stuff, just, shapes and shit, and brush strokes. Apparently I got swimming on my mind. Women's on my mind. Lesbian problems. Hashtag lesbian problems. This song is so fucking goofy, and I like it so much. Like, it's structurally a fucking disaster. Like, one day, someone will hear this song who has like a fucking music degree and will be pissed. I am a classical disaster. I love it so much. And I like how, like, the feeling of the paint changes too. So, like, one of my favorite things to do is like mix paint right on the canvas or whatever medium I'm using, and then just spread it around. And so one of the things that I like is like feeling how like the consistency changes as you spread it out more and as you spend more time with it and stuff. Like, it's fun. I do not have an MFA. I have feelings too about MFAs. I have to spend a lot of time still thinking through like how much of it's justified and how much of it's me being an asshole. Like, I feel you. But I definitely don't like gatekeeping, so like, it's, it's back to that like classical piece, Like, it's just funny sometimes because I'll be like, shit, what other. Kind of feels like when I'm trying to put a painting together, like trying to work on a painting. Like, what other notes do I want to include in this? And I'm like, well, if I use this key, and I'm like, wait, what notes are in that? And like, I gotta look at my like keyboard and like think through shit because like I don't have any like fluency in a lot of the like music theory. I'm just like imagining like people like, well, you don't know what you're doing because like look at the way you talk about music. Look at it. Like that kind of mentality is like the gatekeeping shit that I don't like. Or there's more, I guess, like aggressive or like proactive ways people actually come at you with it too. But like that's like part of that thing that like makes people who want to experience art not experience as much art. Or the last blood test I had to go, the person to the phlebotomist was like super duper chatty and was telling me all kinds of stuff, and then, you know, does that thing everyone knows. Well, what are you doing for the rest of the day? Like, okay, that right there is a weird fucking thing, Allistics. Stop asking strangers what they're doing for the rest of their day after they leave you and will never see you again. Like, that's weird. Don't make us answer that question. Fucking banana shit. No one cares. Why are you asking me? Like, either you care and it's weird, or you don't care and it's weird that you're asking. Like, what? Why do you need to know what I'm doing with the rest of my day? But anyway, so, like, I know it's acceptable small talk, but, like, it's fucking nonsense. But like, anyway, so asks, like, what I'm doing for this day. I was like, oh, just work. Like, what do you do? I was like, oh, music production. I'm a music producer, so I just work on music. And then proceeded to tell me about how, like, I don't have any musical bone in my body. And my dad and both my sisters and my mom were all music teachers or this or that or something. I don't know what. And, like, all this stuff. And I was, like, wanting to be like, well, yeah. Oh, and she was like, but I sing, you know, all the time, but only by myself. No one else hears that. I was like, okay, well, you're singing then. That's fucking cool. And, like, just fucking steamrolled over what I said into this, like, all the reasons why this person could never sing. And I'm like, oh, man. Like, you're offering that to a stranger. Like, I have no way to, like, enforce this social contract with you. Like, you don't have to keep not singing when I'm not around. Like, you'll never see me again, right? Like, it's weird. So, like, it's not a social contract. This person has imposed this rule on themselves, regardless of who else is around or not around. And that's fucking wild. The society fucking does this to us. Like, what? I don't know. And so, like, I just thought it's just like, what I was saying. So I, like, constantly try to tell people and be like, oh, no, yeah, that's still this or that. And I think they think I'm being condescending or patronizing. And I just want to be like, no, seriously, the people that don't think this are assholes. You should sing every day wherever you want. Fucking go for it. Like, I don't know. I like that my house is different. Like, it's really funny, too, because, like, we don't like certain noises. We don't like a noisy house. But, like, everyone just kind of fucking chills when it's, like, music shit that's happening. It's like, oh, it's like, I don't know, someone's banging on drums. We're like, oh, okay. Or, like, I'll hear weird-ass fucking noises in places. And I'll be like, oh, shit, what's getting broken? Or what's happening? Or why is that, like, doing this sound? And then I get there and it's like one of my kids are, like, fucking basically just, like, you know, busking with random shit in the other room. And I'm like, oh, never mind, carry on, and walk away. You know, like, it's not really busking. I could throw coins at them. They're just, like, makeshift fucking making music. I think it's cool. A lot of places don't do. My house didn't do that as a kid. Those houses where my mom thinks it's funny. My birth mom used to, like, I mean, probably still does, but I don't fucking know. Used to constantly tell the story about all the different times she would, like, throw away toys of ours when we weren't looking because they annoyed her. Like, looking back, I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. And then, like, actually, this is the real kicker. So then, like, she thought, like, she would buy noisy ass fucking shit for our kids before, like, she wasn't allowed around us anymore. And like, be like, haha, see, you got really annoying fucking sounds. And then our kids just go and play with the sounds at home. Because, like, that's cool. Like, fucking people are weird about noise, y'all. Music and art and stuff. Yeah, oh fuck, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, with like karaoke, that's awesome that you found something you like that supported that like added into you wanting to do that more. Cause like that's a fucking, yeah, it's just so fucking weird. Or like people are like, no, I'm literally tone deaf. I'm like, no, it's literally not a thing. Like, I get that currently you can't just match pitch. But also, here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. A lot of fucking singers can't either. Like, people who get paid a lot of money to sing can't match pitch the way that people think singing can. Like, singers can. Like, this idea of what people think singers actually do is fucking so, like, skewed and fucking out of whack. It's, like, so out there. like, I don't even know how fucking, like, it's just funny. Or, like, the other thing that I hate, too, is people like, oh, someone's the best singer, this good singer, or conversely, like, a bad singer, right? Like, those are not things. Because especially because it's, one, there's no consistency, like, and there isn't intended to be. It's just a way that people, like, you know, gatekeep or maintain hegemony or whatever. But, like, people will be like, oh, fucking great example. I don't know, I'm probably gonna get, like, angry people at me, but like people be like, oh, this person is the best singer ever, and then say someone else is a bad singer, and trying to apply some kind of like weird classical standards. Granted, they probably have no fucking understanding of any like music history or music theory either, but like they're gonna weigh in, and then you'll hear shit like, yeah, like fucking Taylor Swift's an amazing singer. I'm like, okay, see, you can't hold both those things up. You can't take someone who, by those classical standards, is a bad singer and then be like, here's my example of this great singer. Like, you like her for reasons, and that's cool. It's not because this person's gonna be singing in a fucking operetta. Like y'all, we've seen her in real shit. We've seen her sing live. Like, come on. And so like, but she practices all day, all the fucking time. So yeah, she's not gonna fucking suck. Like, she's not gonna look like she's not practiced. But like, get for fucking real. People are like, so these standards don't fucking mean anything, right? But yeah. Yeah, well, I hate that about like kind of all professions in general, right? Like everyone's always around to do some of that shit. Like, I like it when people want to tell me better than my doctors. That one's kind of fun. Like, don't you think it's maybe this instead? I'm like, I don't know. My doctor ran a lot of tests and has a lot of education and training and said it was this other thing. Weird. Yeah, well, that's my thing too. Or like, you know, like a lot of that gets back to like my beef with the genre question. People are like, what's your genre? I'm like, well, one, my genre is amateur procrastinator. I don't know what else to fucking say outside of that. Like genre is such a fucking nonsense word in music in like every fucking sense. But then like who cares? You either listen to my music or you listen to someone else's music or both or neither, you know? Like those are the options. And but like and so like for me, like people will be like, hey, do you like so and so, the super famous popular person, or hey, have you heard that brand new is the fucking thing with people too that fits into all this, that blows my fucking mind because it's nonsense. But like have you heard the brand new song that just came out 7 minutes ago by so and so? Like, no, I fucking haven't. Why would I have heard that? The chances that I wasn't doing anything else with my life in the last 7 seconds is really low. And, but like people live by that. They want to be first. They want new. They want to know all the stuff everyone else knows while they all know it or before. And it's fucking weird. And so like people do that. It'd be like I don't know, be like, oh man, I fucking love Himanshu. People like, oh, have you heard his new song just came out like yesterday? Like, no. Like, I don't follow the fool on Instagram. Like, I don't get, like, email notifications of when he's dropping new shit. Like, I don't fucking know. It comes around and comes around. Like, they're like, well, what do you listen to? Like, I don't know, 700 songs you never heard of yesterday that I hadn't heard of half of them either before that. Like, but they were cool. I liked them. You know, like, this, like, idea that you have to, like, it's just fucking strange shit. People want all their boxes. They want everything tidy in areas where shit's not tidy. I like this thing. Drummy fucking mess. Get it. Do you think I could get Snoop Dogg to rap on this? But tell me that kind of flow on here would be sick as fuck. Alright, let's see. Wait, I like mastered that, yeah? Alright, good. Oh shit, I'm listening through this whole fucking thing today. Oh shit, I gotta do meds and break. Hold up. We gotta listen to some music. This is Hunger Vents from my album, The Green Album. I'm gonna go smoke some more weed and take some of the more necessary meds, and I'll be back in a few.
zone. We'll go from here. Back in my fucking zone. Zone.
I am back from my break. Did I open this before I left? I did. I'm gonna reopen this, I think. This is to remind future AC what I'm up to. Oh shit, I was like 20 minutes instead of 10, huh? I fell into a time hole. It happens occasionally. My bad. What is this? This is, my brain's doing the thing sometimes. Cobblestone walls. I like the video for this when it gets all distorty and shit. Oh, anyway. Get ready to mute. Oh. It's got a big fat outro on it. That's fun too. This animal has a long tail. Boom. Okay. This one's done too, so it might be just a listen. Wake up. You know what I think it was? I decided to have a snack. I think I just got into it. I smoked weed and then got carried away with a snack? No way. See way. It's a fun one joke I like. I can't wait until my kids are older and I can use it more so A, they get it, and B, they know not to get in trouble with it at a escuela. Oh. Mexican teachers can be very particular about certain things. Like, kids doing shit that their parents would let them do. It's a funny slight to the maestras. Not all of them, but some of them. My youngest teacher last year was hella OG. But like, I don't know, I think she rubbed my partner the wrong way because of it, but I was like, yeah, at least you know she's never gonna let anyone fuck with any of the kids in that class. And she was hella fucking chill. Like, I think that was actually the bigger problem my partner had, is my partner didn't feel confident that their kids were like assessed accurately. I don't know. I get what my partner was struggling with, but also like it didn't bother me anywhere near as much. The thing is, like, my kids are in elementary school. Like, they're fine. I don't give a shit what their records say. Like, I mean, if they weren't fine, I would. You know what I mean? Like, one of the things that I think was kind of funny is, like, one of our kids, like, their math scores. So, like, the school district where we live, they do so much testing. And so, like, they, like, test the students, like, I swear, like, 6 times a year or some shit. I might be overestimating, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it's, like, 6. Not including, like, state testing and shit, right? So they have all these, like, test results, and you can see, like, a lot of them. Or, like, they show up on, report cards or whatever. Well, they, like, call them benchmark assessments. And, like, they're so fucking nitty gritty, some of them. Like, no one needs to see this much fucking data on their kids testing. Like, no one needs to be doing this much testing on their children. But right on, keep it up, whatever. And fucking, like, but so one of our kids, like, they were, like, ahead, like, way above, like, grade level on, like, all this math stuff. And then on the next, like, assessment, they were, like, below average on one of the areas of math that they assessed. And, or no, maybe it wasn't even that. It was just, like, they were lower than what they were before. They, like, regressed a little bit. And I was like, it was an area 2 of mathematics. That's exactly how it fucking works. Like, that is the normal change as they go through this learning progression in the current curriculum that they use. And I was like, I don't understand why it doesn't matter. Like, this is normal. This is like the kind of assessment results you expect to see when a kid's brain is developing the way it's supposed to. People are so fucking weird about kids. Like, education, I should say. We're about educating kids. The way that they want to go about it. Whatever. Not my problem. Not my problem. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba. Ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Well, fuck it. That was a listen through. Oh, I I like restarted it even. Cool, that's fun. It's gonna stop, yeah. That's what I meant to do, buddy. Auto stop it. I wish to proceed. Let me proceed. Sounds in my ear holes. Ooh, good. Where's this thing at? Oh, it claims to be done also. Outstanding. Wait, why are you like this? Look, probably one of these fuckers. Wait, I can see here? Not that. Do I even want to go through everything? I don't. Fuck it, it's whatever it is. It'll be fine. spooky noise in the back. Way back. Fun. Boom, 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 boom. Wop, wop, wop. Cool. Oops, too hard. Oh. Fucking rib muscles are one of my least favorite muscles to have my muscle problems with. Fucking A. Oh, chill out, muscle. Bow, bow. fucking goober. It's in here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do it then with you. It was there, right? Yeah, like 3.5. Is that even 3.5? What the fuck is this? Oh, it is. Okay, I just had a hard time seeing it, so. Now, do it with. So just like a regular output for it. Where is that at? I forget. Master. Bass. No. Oh, right here. I am a goober. And a half. Be like. I was gonna leave that actually a little bit more rough at the end there. I kind of liked the hard end, but that's still a hard end. It's nicer. So I'm gonna do that now. Ooh, look at all these things going. I need names for shit. Do I want to go through these? Maybe I want to go through these. Oh, I got partway through some of them. Yeah, through to there. That's recently from the other folder. Yeah, fuck it. Let's listen to some of these too. Give me ideas, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, there was some mic channel in there for a sec. It sounded like. Pound for pound. Pound for pound. Pound. Pound for pound. Guess it could have been any of them, yeah. Maybe. But do. Oh, it would have been this one. Oh my god, it's so much cleaner. EQ is incredible, y'all. What a... Filters are fun. Why am I playing with this? That's not gonna change anything because I'm gonna delete that eventually. Okay, what do you look like? name for you yet? Some fixes in there, and I like something a little different with this. Let's go to here. Got an idea for, oh, hold up. No, I want to make sure this thing is ready to move. So I'm gonna go back to it for a second. We're gonna go back to it for a sec. I really want more caffeine, but I have plenty of caffeine throughout the day. I just really fucking like caffeine. I like Rockstar Punch. I don't know. It hits something on the palate for me. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I don't know what it is, but I like it. I like it. There's a song that goes kind of like that, but it's not that. I don't know what it is. Is it part of it? I don't think. All right. I just wanted to make sure everything was together. Is everything bundled? I want everything bundled. This one. Bundle up, bodies. It's cold outside. Or it'd be like outside if someone talked like that. Can't off the top of my head place original dialect where they would speak English that way though, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it when I just decided to choke up my own saliva. Yeah, buddy. Departure from platform 3. Platform A! Platform A! I should make up some weird ass like Station shit to say and then put filters on it so you can't understand what I'm saying. Open you up. Oh. Posture, I see. Posture. Okay. Here it's called Mississippi. Boom, ba-doom. Oh, what's the next one? Oh, Heavy Metal Bros. I need to do the logo, the album cover for Heavy Metal Bros also. Shit, I need to send out stickers for next month also. The sticker order. So that I have the stickers for the Patreons. The stickers for the Patreons. I got work to do this week. I knew it was going to be busy coming back from summer. Back to school's just hectic. Shit, I'm past my lunch break time. I'm take some lunch break, put on some music, and then I'll be back in about 30 or so. Yeah, this is the normal shit, I suppose. This is fun. Oh, fuck yeah. Cool. I'm gonna tighten that up some more. It's a little bit messy, so it's kind of not as coherent as it could be. But I can tidy that up. Well, especially this is just on the end, little scratch box there. I mean, hold up. First we can just do this. Let's try that. Anyway, I fucking like aspects of that. I think that's what I was, okay. Sorry. Just thinking through some things aloud. Let's make sure all this is in the same spot. This is like this project here is kind of like in beginnings to happen, but I'm the Amateur Procrastinator. You can find out more about my music at amateurprocrastinator.com. This is called Thanksgiving Special. It's from my most recent album, Happy Monster. It's streaming in all the places. Check out my Patreon for free shit and for stickers if you're interested in stickers and a couple things that come with the paid subscription if you prefer that. But you can still just sign up for free to get notifications and download free shit if you like. You have to pay me $1. Go to my YouTube, check that shit out too, and SoundCloud. Really check the website. I'll link you all the places, keep you as up to date as I'm able to do with all the stuff that I got going on. I'm gonna take a lunch break, it's gonna be about 30 to 45 minutes, and then I'll be back for the second part of this stream for today. But this is what I do every weekday, just working from the studio and whatever I feel like working on. Occasionally video games in the bag. Catch you soon. Fresh